Hello, wonderful people. This is Fax-19, and there's the ting. And this is the 63rd episode of Yes, the Tonight Show. Consistency is key. um, so my my topics tonight will be they. If you don't listen correctly, then you'll be misguided on what my topics are for tonight. So I'm gonna jump into this. My I sent my newsletter out, right? That's for this week. I imagine, we run out of black people time. So I touched a section in there talking about the Asian hate. So I'm gonna jump right into this, and this is no disrespect to especially the Asian culture. I wouldn't do that on my channel and my show. This is my opinion, and this is what is really true. Now, there's an anti-Asian campaign push, and I left a couple statements where hey, a lot of people are opinionated. I may fit that category, but Asians move around. Black people is not gonna allow you to just. We're not just gonna be like, all right, yeah, man. No, nigga, listen. Welcome to the club. We've been getting. You didn't know they're racist? We've been told you. Like, come on, man. I don't get it. Like, Asians, well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. And this ain't to all my Asians. And this ain't even no disrespectful shit. These are for the ones that it applies to. Just like I say every time now in my segments, in most of my episodes, because people, like, I hear shit about black people all the time, dog. And half the time I fit some of the criteria. So I'm not about to get bitter with what somebody else's opinions and statements is on that, because they got eyes and a mind just like I do. So shout out to them real people and there's other different cultures, racial backgrounds that can say something about something that has to do with another culture or whatever. And it's true. Like, so moving along, Asians, I get it. You guys are being whatever you're saying that niggas been saying for how many hundreds of years. So you guys can't just come and push that, because we've been pushing that for so long that niggas ain't even listening to you. Like, and then you guys say the word nigga so much that we look at it like, you want the bull, you're getting the horns. It's literally what it is. I mean, like, I don't know what else you guys could think. My Asian brothers and sisters, but nigga, move around. Like, some real shit. You guys talking about trying to push this campaign and all this. I get it. Keep pushing it. Even then, shit, I'll support you. But don't think that every black person is, because they're not. And I'm gonna be honest. I support out of I can't use the word love. I don't want to try to say it, but I don't hate you at all. I'm not the one that hates you. We've been telling you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So at the same time, you can't push that. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but niggas ain't falling in line with you. This is gonna be the next thing. Because look, Asians, we looking at it like, my Asian people, man, I love y'all culture. I'm remarkably bedazzled off you guys as women. Some more shit. So I get it, but nah, nigga, we ain't hearing that. Quit. You could keep showing. The only reason why they keep showing so much of it is because they're pushing it. You guys think this ain't the whites and the Asians pushing this? First off, America, we too Asians, y'all got to learn about America. Y'all just sold your soul to America. How do you let America buy your soul? And we supposed to be the ones in debt. That was a part of the sell your soul. We just gonna tell. It's gonna look like y'all balling the whole time, and we just owe y'all. But bitch, we run shit. That's how I'm looking at it with America. We're the dopest shit. Hey, we're like, really? What? America is like one big ass version of Donald Trump. That's what America is. It's just one big, like, it's just one big version of Donald Trump. Like, nigga, we ball, go broke, ball again, come up with shit, grope bitches, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no disrespect to my women, but you know what I'm saying? There is parental advisory right there. So, at the same time, my Asian people, y'all got to chill out. But I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're screaming on deaf ears, nigga. You can't want to be niggas, say niggas, want to be rappers, ride like we ride, pack these things like we do, move how we do, even talk the language, the slime language or the slime language, gang, any of this shit, man. Any of this shit, man. And then when it going get tough, nigga, you want to try to go, hey niggas. Nah, you wanted to walk that walk. You know what I'm saying? You don't see too many niggas. This is one thing about being black, right? And this is for other racial backgrounds and ethnic cultures, all that shit that's watching my show right now, because there's multiple people tuned in, and I appreciate them. One love to who you are. I ain't nobody hit my chat line, so it's just undisclosed. They're watching. So anyway, dig in. When you're black, you got to remember you already got multiple strikes on you. Now the Asian community is feeling that and not even feeling, they're seeing it. And what they want to do, I'm gonna tell you why the Asians fuck with us like this. Because what they don't want to tell everybody out loud is our way of democracy has finesse in it. That's why we got Barack Obama on the stand. And they don't like it, but they respect it. So the Asians is fucking with us, man, really underneath the surface. They're gonna fuck with that with the blacks. Watch. You see so many Africans and Asians together now. They making babies left and right. Wake up, people. So now, but this is the thing, you gotta remember, black people, we rule with an iron fist. So we like, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna come in here talking this nigga shit, crip walking and all that, and think that when it's going to get tough with these hunkies, you just gonna come run up on the monkey, because that's what they call us. You know what I'm saying? So within that, we ain't feeling that. So we like, nigga, you on your own, nigga. Go do more than catch some bodies. We don't care about that. We know y'all been Hiroshima and shit, or Hiroshima and shit for many moons. We don't care about that, man. It's a whole different ball game out here. You know that we know. So, like I said, I think that my Asian background, my Asian community, they still have that ironclad way of ruling, and it has so much, it has so little finesse, if any at all, that they know that the blacks got all that. We got that rough and tough with our Afro puff, and we know how to finesse that thing. You know what I'm talking about? That's the best thing about being you know what I'm talking about? We fast talk, man. You know what I'm talking about? Fast talk, cash walk, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ting. Yeah, I see it, tinging. So within that is facts. That's what you get. Speaking of the facts, man, I hope my subscribers have gotten their fifth subscription, or whatever it's called, section, fifth episode, or whatever of the facts. I elaborated just a smidgen in there on the topic that I'm touching basis on right now. So no disrespect to my Asian partners, but I'm gonna let you know what 19 is talking about. I mean, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Anything is anything in this day and age. And so what I mean by that is how just out the blue, like I ain't gonna lie, I think I seen something today where I seen 2 elderly Asian women get stabbed by some dude, some creep. He broke off. I'm like, that's not cool. I never want to see that ever in my life. That shit's fucked up. That dude deserves to get, I'm talking about, like, whatever comes to him, like, that's cool. That's not cool with some old ladies, man, Asian, anything. Old people, you got to give them their grounds, man. You're going to be hexed forever, man, doing that to them old people. But it's like it's being put on, like, if you really go do your math and your work like you can mentally, if you go look up exactly a year ago to this day, I bet you can pull up 2 old ladies that got stabbed by the same race of a dude last year on the same time. And they weren't putting it on a wide span scale, media wise. And if you really look at it, it's true. So you take that away, and about 27 more times that you've mentioned the Asian, stop Asian hate, stop any hate. What you're trying to do is, my Asian people, you guys are following suit too late, cuz like you niggas is like damn near drowning, and we're on the boat. Like, you guys didn't catch on, man. No, now you didn't lift it up. We moving now. It's like one of those sacrificial things where you got to just cut that, man. I really believe so. And I'm really saying that in a way of, I'm going to support it because if it got some positivity, stop violence as far as to your race, hell yeah, I'm going to support you. Hell yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, stop that shit. That shit's not cool. I'm not supporting get touched. No, the Asians really got hands. Motherfuckers is picking on the ones that ain't got no hands. All right, they're going, your ass. How can we have it? So this is what you need to think about. How come we haven't seen a whole circle of people that foolhardily ran into some Asians that could fight and they just tore their ass up karate style? How come we ain't seeing that? But all we keep seeing is the what? Yes, my people, the negative shit, because it's what's being algorithm wise hypnotized into your mind through what you're looking at me on right now. Your screen, your phone, your tablet. And if you fall susceptible, then that's not acceptable. So you need COLFAX-19 in your life. You need, on behalf of COLFAX Entertainment, um, you need things. You need these jewels, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, no one wants to shine if he doesn't have jewels. You see, but she's rocking a crown. She's rocking a crown, dog. Like, that means something. And she just happens to just fit in right where mom just at right there. I didn't do that. That shit fit like that. That's how relationships go. This is how love and shit's supposed to go from what they say textbook traditional wise. You ain't supposed to be looking for it. You ain't supposed to be trying to seek. Listen, they said that you ain't supposed to seek for love because love will seek you, right? Some of that category of stuff now. Now, I'm not a pastor, but I am the love master, COLFAX-19 on the ones, twos, threes, and the eights. And if I tell you something, you can bet it's a fact. And with those things, you just need to let it find you, man. Like I let my hobbies and I let my new career moves and things find me. And I think they found me because initially I shot like the emergency thing in the air, the flare gun, you know what I'm saying? Like, pow, COLFAX, you know what I'm saying? My name is a brand somehow, some way, and I'm gonna let you know it. And some way, somehow, I'm gonna make sure it's posted somewhere where you can see it 1,000 times a second. You know what I'm talking about? And if and when I do that, because everything isn't promised. But I want you to play this back and just know that you were listening to stuff that was prophesized right in front of your mind, right in front of it. But sometimes we fall weak to listen to things that we've read that's been written hundreds of years ago, huh? On some Captain Hook shit, huh? So, I mean, that's up to you. If you put both of those things on the scale and weigh out what's more logical, COLFAX-19 wins every time by vote of an override. Because regardless, I'm going to be the winner, man. Because I'm the person that's controlling the person that's getting ready to win. You can't lose sight of that mentally. If you do, you lose focus on who you are, and then everybody around sees it. Then you got to jump into another outfit of bullshit. So you're wearing two different outfits that you really don't want to wear, and it fits, but only because you're forcing it. Like when I wear them big ass pants and I know I need a belt, and I go get a string and just, you gonna force that shit on you? Sometimes we do that. We force a lot of things on ourselves. It's a pity. And like they say, I pity the fool. Being a fool, and I used the word earlier, foolhardy. It's not wise to be always foolish to shit that people are seeing you be foolish about at the same time too. I feel like, and like not taking nothing away, but I'm gonna give my overall input on the stop because I'm just seeing everything. I'm seeing everything, and I'm like, why ain't nobody seeing what they doing? Like we do see, like we're careless to the facts, man, because we think that, ooh, careless to the facts. Ooh, man, I just gave myself a space age idea. So anyway, let me write that down. And now within all that, just remember to take that and put it down. You know, I had to make a mental note while I was streaming because I go back and edit. So I hope you guys seen it from how I seen it, and I'll even re-explain it to you in case you were thrown aback from what I said. Now, I don't mean any harm to. I don't mean anything disrespectful to my Asian community, man. Believe me, you take it that way, man. That's you soft. Don't subscribe to me. So like, this past whatever, man, since I just been seeing it, man, my eyes opened up and I'm like, I'm the master of disaster, Colfax Alexander. I don't play that. I'm gonna have some input on some of this shit, cuz like, why would you think I ain't? All of a sudden the Asians now, I love, man, I'm telling you, man, they're marvelous people. I'm talking about they got motherfucking things that are meticulous about them that are recordable as far as wanting to being admirable. You know what I'm saying? I will follow suit. I don't. So I don't want it to look like there's some type of hatred or anything. But you know what I'm saying? People that are journalists, reporters, online personalities, things that fit the suit that I've been wearing as far as being my show, you got to be ready to say what you say and then expect something back anyway. So within that, I just feel like, damn, like my Asian community, you guys really shouldn't do that. But as far as no, when somebody's doing some violent shit to you, nah, you should go about whatever you need to do because that's just not cool. But I'm saying like that push on that campaign, my Asian people's hella smart. They know it's just like propaganda as far as how mainstream society in America is gonna even accept it. Even the violence that's going on to those people, old people, whatever, that's hella not cool. But don't use that to like throw more gas on stuff to pump up something that's gonna fork in revenue and then more comments and stuff like that is so like hell on wheels, man, like a motherfucker. But at the same time, within all that, I mean, it is what it is. But I just feel like niggas, I mean, my Asians, you guys want to be niggas so bad. So now look at what you got. Deal with that. Like, deal with that. I'm just saying, deal with that. We're black. Yeah, that being black's a motherfucker. Yeah, you see, you know what I'm talking about? So like when I be seeing that shit about all this, the violence on the Asians and stuff, I don't want that to happen to them. But like I said, you keep seeing all these clips they're showing you of Asians getting vandalized, jumped. But you're not seeing all these dope ass Asians that can hiya that are whooping crews. You ain't seen one that went the opposite. You haven't seen one that went the exact opposite. Like I could, because you know, now Asians, most Asians are hella short than normal. So I'm seeing why don't people just go pick on that and then get it reversed. Hi, yeah, they get their ass whooped, you know, Fast and Furious style, Tokyo Drift type shit. You ain't seen one of those online. Oh, now you're gonna go look for one and see it? Then you might succumb to the beast of www. The internet's a motherfucker. So it's like you know that shit's being drawn up the way it's being drawn up. So I mean, that's what you want to, you know, that's what you want to feed into for the new millennium. Please, Boy, Nine got all types of schemes, tricks, screenplays, and formats that I got written up that I'm about to be playing out through the summer. Man, I'm like a motherfucking Genesee Denzel Washington. I ain't playing. I'm gonna be in all types of movies. I already passed up a couple movie. Man, I'm not even playing with you. I don't give a fuck. These movies just little local, little shebang bangs, but I passed up and being in them. It was for 4 seconds, but I was still supposed to be in them. So I fucked up. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get on the local movie scene soon. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be acting like I could do all that shit myself, but that's hella work, my dudes, my chicks, my sisses, my bros, my 1-9ers. So I'm just being honest with you right now, dog. Like that shit take hella work, nigga. And then people stressing me out. I had somebody, man, telling me, man, I don't want to get to that, but yeah, so that shit's not cool. But as far as like with the stuff that I got to keep putting in my input on, as far as the Asian hate stuff, like that shit's so corny to me. Niggas is not hearing that. Like, we will have your back. My Asian people, my homeboys, my Asian homeboys, man, come on, man. And rest in peace to my homeboy Filipino Pete. My nigga Pete, rest in peace, bro. And condolences to his family. Now, back to the, like him, who I just talked about, man, he's a city hog. You know what I'm talking about? Rest in peace to him. If anything happened with him, matter of fact, he says nigga. So that's the reason why he was saying nigga, you know, rest in peace to him. But, and it was good, but it's cool. It's all love. He can say that shit. He do what he do. He's a hog, like I said. But that my point is to take now, push that to the side. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Boom. You guys out here, nigga, woo, woo, woo. You gotta live up to that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live up to that shit. You gotta do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Protect your Asian people, man, more. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Us too. We're gonna help y'all out with some old people now, and kids and all that shit. That shit ain't cool. But like, if I see some, listen, man, I'm gonna be honest. If I was sitting somewhere, I see like a little circle of Asians, like you see a little circle of niggas. Cause that's the thing. Everybody see a group of niggas and run, go across the street. So what about you see a group of Asians? What you do? You go sit by them, start trying to get stock reviews and tips. So anyway, let's say some Asians right there. All of a sudden, some white boys walk up. They're like, "Hey, we're about to get on your ass." And me and my circle right here, and the Asians ain't trying to fight. I'm gonna be like, "Nigga, you better, yeah, nigga, for real." I don't know what y'all thinking, please, because they ain't gonna be looking at us. They probably ain't gonna come by because they gonna see us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but nigga, I just don't. It's just so opposite. It's just so opposite for so many different things that it's just whack. It really is whack to me how shit is. But no, it's no disrespect to the Asian community. It's just like I just don't see how you all of a sudden you feel like everybody uses anti-racist. I mean, Asian racism. No, there's racism for everything. Now listen, if I was Asian, I'd ride that too because there is a such thing that you only just dislike Asians. I get that you are Asian racist, and that's fucked up. But do you know how many Asians are racist on black people on my set? Nigga, you know how many Asian bitches I didn't encountered and I went to their house, probably like, oh, what the fuck? Man, I'm telling you, man, the black man is the number one thing that an Asian family does not want their daughter to walk inside their house with. I'm telling you the truth. They want a white man. It's sad. Why do you think so many Asian women court white men? You see him with a nigga, man. I mean, they fell a victim. Smooth criminal. We got to play burglary. Sad. Listen, when a black man get an Asian bitch, it's like you got to crack the Da Vinci Code first. You know what I'm talking about? White man get it. It's like you just went into Hooters. You good. You come on, man. This is free access. I'm telling you the truth. Now, with the same time, you got the little hood booger ones that be out here. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Now, those are easy ones. Those are like the casino slot machine. Let's just see if you hit triples. You know what I'm talking about? But we got to work overtime. Nigga, I'm telling you, man, Asian mom and dad, they don't play. You come home with a Negro. They won't even say that. Look like they go into mime mode. They go into mime. They don't even talk no more. Because they words ain't worth no more to you. I'm telling you, you ain't never seen that. I know about 20-30% motherfuckers know exactly what I'm talking about. You done been somewhere, you had that, especially some niggas. Hood niggas too. I done went over to the man. I'm talking about, how you doing, sir? How you? I'm talking about, I put on the biggest, best. I'm talking about, I wore a suit, nigga, that was all faking. That's where the company was not Faconable from Nordstrom's, just faking. We took the able off. I wasn't able to be real, nigga. I was faking. Hey, how you doing, sir? Yeah, that nigga went into mime mode. I said, oh, I was ready to hit I was ready to just evaporate. You made me feel bad, my guy, off nothing. You made me feel bad off not saying nothing. Now, that's a motherfucker. So I know how it is, man. But look at the reverse of it, right? Let a nigga bring an Asian bitch home. Nigga might have brought, man, I done brought an Asian bitch or two home. My mom was like, I didn't see my mom's head straight. All I seen was the side version and the camera. What's the other angle for the iPhone? That's all I see. She looking like, what's the catch? And what is, if you don't get this, my mom, are crazy. If you don't get this bitch up out of here, how old is she? 2? My mom say some dumb shit like that. You know? But no, I ain't doing no shit like that. But I'm saying my mom's so wild. She's so much of a dinosaur, but she's a hip. Hey, you never heard of a hip dinosaur? She's on Facebook, but she sure don't know how to do too much scrolling, and she know how to like, and that might be it. Like, she don't even know how to do. I'm trying to tell you, but she know how to hawk my lives though. But yeah, you bring an Asian bitch home, nigga. I'm telling you, your mom gonna be like, some moms is gold diggers. They gold digger managers for your son. They be like, oh, come on in, baby. They start pulling out the last piece of meat they got. Even gonna cook it. I mean, the Asian gonna be like, I'm on a no-eat law when I walk in here. Like, she from Malibu. You know, the white girls in Malibu, they eat 1 meal a month. That's a motherfucker, man. So, you know, it's the opposite reverse, man. So, like, that's why, man, you gotta treat yourself like what you feel you are when you wake up and look in the mirror. I wake up after I finally snap out of it and realize I'm okay. And then I give me a breath of fresh air, drop me one real quick. I go to that mirror, man. I see a King Supreme, the American dream. These $100, $200, $300 pair of jeans. I ain't playing with you. I'm telling you right now, Slay Master. I mean, why not be who you're gonna be when you're being it? Don't be anything less, because you're cutting yourself short, and you might as well abort. You're gonna do that. It just don't seem right, you know. Within that, the necessity of life is always good oxygen and peace. If you got oxygen and peace, you can breathe, you can think, you can live to see the next situation play out in your. But if you got all this other disarray, then you're gonna create your next step, and it's gonna be dangerous. No matter if it is a small feat that you lost on, or something catastrophic. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that, man. We're on the chessboard now, y'all. We're saying checkers. Ding. See, that's the bell of reality ringing in. Some people wake up and that goes off every day. You know what I'm saying? And they get in order, man, with their life. Some people pay the price with their life, man, too early, you know? Those are tragedies. But prepare yourself, man. Be aware of yourself. You can be your own worst enemy. So if you prioritize things one piece at a time, don't bundle it all in like it's a gumbo mix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody loves gumbo. So you put it, if each ingredient was a problem, oh man, I don't want to eat that shit you cooking. You know what I'm talking about? So I go get me a big fresh steak. And on top of that steak, it says, great, man. I eat that up in the morning, man. That's what I feel. Anything that has to do with ache, that shit's gone, man. We don't want to feel pain right now. At the same time, you got to think, what is pain? Your situations, everything that you walk through, your life, your journey, your steps, your love, you're mad, you're angry. It's all pain, man. You know what I'm saying? Because your pain are your lessons, man. That's the only thing that seems to teach us is when something hurts us, like physically. Nigga get shot, you be like, cuz I ain't about to get shot again. That's the first thing you say. Now we got some dumb niggas that think they Clark Kent or Pac, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. But nigga, when something really burn, I bet you one thing, you go get bit by a shark and you survive. Nigga, you don't even want to go by the water, let alone, but you do got some, some FloJos that'll jump back in. Yeah, dude, ride the wave. Bitch, please. I bet you if I would have caught me a bullet out of my 20 years, I'm talking about if I would have penetrated me and just, period, I would have been like, oh no, I probably would have woke up and been like, oh no, this straight shit ain't. But since I've been a blessed one, man, and I'll just leave it at that. See how my you know what I'm saying, my mind process is on that situation. So, certain things can also change your mind process in relationships as well. So be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Quit sleeping on yourself. I swear to God, I've been sleeping on myself. Like my new music that I got recorded, I don't even talk about it. And then I got a hard drive with some shit. Man, what the fuck is that hard drive, dog? But anyway, man, I've got some shit that's going to rip your fucking hearts. But it's only going to be to an acquired taste because you got to remember, I don't got 999,999 followers and listeners all at one time. And if I did, you tune in, I guarantee you about 46, 47%, maybe higher, would stay tuned. They would subscribe. They would want to know what's going on more down the line with the 19. You know what I'm saying? Things are complete. They are neat. You can't press delete. You must press repeat. That way you can kind of sit down in your seat and let these things dig off into your jeans like a crease. And these things are all soliloquies of the everyday steps that we take. Now, you can think that I'm just talking. You listen to somebody else say something in a different nature, in a different context, and you take it a certain way. So take it the way it's supposed to be taken now. I know multiple women that sit and listen to this and will and want to. So maybe some of them are the ones watching now. Hello. There's somebody buzzing my phone. I try to put that motherfucker on airplane mode because I'm so fly. I'm that guy. And shout out to the wonderful women and stuff too that subscribe and that follow me, that comment. Who just left? Listen, whoever the fuck that is, that's that porn thing that just hit me with that comment. Matter of fact, you guys think I'm lying. Man, I'm not about to prove myself right now. All them little different emojis and what's all the water things? The tongue. I mean, I like the Bartholomew emojis and shit. That means you're going to get freaky and shit. But bitch, I need to see FaceTime with that. Send me some videos with that. I'm not one of those guys. I'm old. Just an old, cute guy. You know what I'm talking about? That shit, you can't send me no emoji. I'm not no motherfucking millennial. You thought my dick was going to get hard off of that? That ain't going to work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get that one, man. So we disregard that. But you know what? I still accept it because he's the thought that counts. Hey, I'm an outlaw, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I wear these skulls on my head, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's what them niggas be putting them, trying to aim for with them bullets, nigga. Put a bullet right in the skull in your head, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I stay aware of these things, man. I liked it how it, matched in, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm a biker. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wrote the song Two Willin', man. That's why I like that song Two Willin', man. Man, speaking of Two Willin', man, they man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about the rest of the artists. I gotta say this real quick on my show. Um, yeah, you can Google my music and all that shit, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, all that shit, right? But Spotify, man, is tripping, man, with their artists, how they pay them. You gotta watch them, man. They're pimping artists, man. So I see why people be talking about moving and doing this and that, and it makes a lot of sense. It's why I haven't uploaded none of my podcasts without no visuals, just straight audio to none of that shit. You're not gonna dwizzle me. They give you 2 cents for every download. I mean, a penny for each download. My bad. I gave it an extra penny. I ain't with that. You will not reap the benefits. How? When YouTube's gonna cut me every 30 days checks monetized. I love that. I think it's because I'm from Seattle and Google somewhere around here, and Google owns YouTube. Mm-hmm. Either way, I could give 10 shits less. Through DistroKid, I'm making money off TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. MediaNet, them pennies add up to them dollars when you're a true scholar. I stay gritting, grinding, moving, hustling, and mingling. You have to if you want to be an entertainer, if you want to be a personality, because you can't just do it personally. What type of online personality if you're doing it personally? You're a real loser. But you're getting your stuff together. Maybe you're just recording so you can have a whole bunch of uploads when you get ready to launch. If you are, check into COLFAX-19. I got a whole bunch of confidence building tutorials I'd be willing to lend to you, let you hear, because my confidence has no fear. Period. It's from succeeding year after year after year after year after year at the exact shit that I've been trained for. Almost in a universal soldier type of sense. I am grand and supreme in the realm that I rule. If you know what I'm talking about, you can't fuck with me. I'm the Nino Brown of that shit, bitch. That's why I'm doing this right now. Looking like I'm just done, over, moved, broke, gone, out of here. Please. I move around like the Pope, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Real niggas and bitches know that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start walking around in here where the bunker is, to be honest, man, because real nigga get real famous, man. You know, I'm a celebrity in my generation. I'm checking out these other generations. Y'all don't got no celebrities. You don't got no Kofaxes. You don't got no. I'm not even gonna say my niggas' names because they probably don't want that type of marketing. I do, bitch. It's COLFAX-19 of COLFAX-ENT, and it doesn't stand for what you think it stands for. It stands for enterprise. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm about to get all up in her thighs. So I'm gonna leave it with this, and I'm gonna leave it with that. My Asian people, I hope you guys love me. I love you back. But I just had to give you my response because y'all want to be niggas, and if you want to be niggas, you gotta want the bull and get the horns. And here's another thing for you, because you always, black people are big dogs. You can bet that. I don't give a fuck if you run into a pussy ass nigga. Black people supreme are big dogs. No diss to no other race. But if you want to run with big dogs, you can't pee like a puppy. And that's what it seems like you're doing right now when the times are getting tough. You're peeing like a puppy. And even worse, when the wind's blowing, you're only peeing on yourself. Niggas is sitting there with our nigga, we'll get this shit popping like you already know. It don't matter if we don't do anything that's righteous, if it will get it popping. You know what I'm talking about? So I suggest y'all get it popping. You niggas know all them techniques and shit. Put that shit to use now. You know what I'm saying? Quit trying to, what it is Asians don't want to push them buttons for them bombs. You know what I'm saying? Because under the surface, they don't know what the fuck America has. And that shit's fucking with them because we throw so many decoys. I told you we live in a day and age in America of hell. We lie so much. So we've been over there, Trump, Barack, them niggas been like, yeah, cuz we got 2 nukes. Yeah, we got 4 aliens in the alien jail in Colorado. We got that too. Yeah, and then the other people that are missing Bermuda Triangle, we got control of that. Don't trip. We know all our secrets. The whole time we got contract G.I. Joe ninjas over in China all watching it. Man, come on, man. You got to get with this shit, man. They playing this shit like the real movies they showing you with Transformers. Nigga, there is a Transformer, nigga. You know what it is? A faulty bitch. Yeah, man, these bitches is Transformers, man. Switch, man. So, man, that's on you, man. You gonna run with the Decepticons, huh? That's on you, man. But just get with your shit, my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with my Asians, man. You guys are just peeing in the wind, man, with a little wee wee. You just peeing on yourself, baby. You know. And you guys are way better than that. That's no bullshit. You guys are way better than that. But niggas, we see through that. And they try to come fuck with us so they can get the finesse game. They want to sit down with us. They want to listen. My Asian people want to come hop in a plane or whatever they hop in or whatever they fly with. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but they want to go all the way over to the royal place of Zamunda or whatever, right? They want to talk to the top African king. Like, hey man, these niggas is over here jumping on old peoples and all that and all this. And what they want to say is, and the white man told us he was gonna do this, but man, fuck, we thought we was gonna be able to overcount him because our technology. But the white man Ben had the key to your Woo! Hey, America's so snake, man. You don't know who Uncle Sam is? Man, he's the most deceitful murderer ever in history. Worse than 10 million serial killers. But you got to know, you got to go deep into the content of your American history and understand things. I had plenty years, man, solitary, man, to sit and get my knowledge up, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I even got me a college degree inside. So it helps. What don't help is when you all of a sudden everything is just Asian now, Chinese. There's a Chinese fucking rocket, going 18,000 miles per hour recklessly in the fucking orbit. Come on, man. Why do we allow these type of things to manifest within our region, our world, our universe? We just go for it. But we're busy on Instagram talking about Instagram models and butt shots. Like, you guys really fuck with me. So I have to have a show. I get paid to talk about you dorks, man. Like, I'm a dork. I do dork shit too. But I'm also very keen, man, to this American dream that they try to put in front of us. And if you don't catch on, man, you go fan off, man. They didn't put some shit out in the world that, man, they don't even have control over. But they have a cure for, so that's what they're relying on. They're like, man, we got the antidote right here. If all else fails, we're gonna come with 10 different phases of some vaccine before we're gonna try. Hopefully, it just disappears, man. They said it was gonna be only for 30 days. It's been 30 months. Come on, man. Like, that is weird, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is, but it is what it isn't. You know, rest in peace, my nigga DMX. And what's up with that sheriff? Everybody listen, everybody that's from Washington, go and look up exactly how many officers in this police in this state then quit since the pandemic. Go look, you'll be astonished. Motherfuckers is like, what? I'm not being the police, man. I'm just saying, you gotta think about it, man. There's all types of shooting in the mall. The police over on the side over here and over there just got done paying some families. They shot and killed a young dude. They just settled for a couple million. Like, don't nobody want to be no cop. The police are frowned upon. Like, nigga, a cop. You see, as soon as you say cop, I get everything. I get all the attention. You can't call a nigga's mama a bitch no more. Niggas calling his mama a bitch. Niggas call bitches like commercial now. But a cop? Oh, man. It don't matter if you see regular civilized white folks somewhere. You be like, they go to police. They still gonna give a side, because, you know, white folks are nosy. And niggas is nosy. So within both those realms of nosiness, when you put cop, the nose is busted open. The nose is busted open, man. You can say cop anywhere. You be like, is that the police? Because essentially, when you say they go to police, your sidetrack thought says, well, what are they here for? Is it dangerous? You know what I'm saying? Is there a robber? Is there a fucking mass shooter? That's another thing you got to worry about now. You can't even go to a goddamn party. There's a motherfucker out in Colorado. Now, listen, man. The rule is quarantine, right? We understand you're in the highest elevation state. We know when you're out in Colorado Springs, right? But you get tired a little bit easier, quicker, if you do a whole bunch of things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But you go to this party, quarantine, I know you're in some type of phase, and you go here and shoot and kill 6 people and yourself. Damn. Now they're about to come with a law about this, because now it's not even safe on a quarantine. I thought we were already being safe with masks. Now, this is what I'm saying. How do you have a rule? Bring your mask, wash your hands. Don't pack a gun. Like, come on, man. This is getting too sick out here, you know? Like, it's too many different things for old people to have to keep on their thought process when they're in the process of retiring, which is underneath the definition of cool, calm, relaxed, non-violent, chill out, rest of your days, live long, prosperous. But instead, you get all the exact opposites of each word. The exact opposite. Like, I would be scared if I was an old person in this day and age. Hell yeah, they might as well go get weapons. They should let people that are 60 and up not even have to register for a gun. Like, because that's just weak how they're doing the old people. And the old Asian people, they're swift with that sword. They should just be able to get a sword. Shing! Why does noise always come out on every movie? Cuz that's some Hollywood shit. You know me, my dumb ass go steal a whole bunch of knives and swords one year, right? I'm like, shit, that shit is real. On the game. I'm talking about I had a ninja sword, real ninja. My dad fucked with them joints back in his day. My dad was real deal, slice your throat like 7 feet away type shit, right? But nigga, I had a little thing, and I'm right when you get ready to, you be like, "Ooh, cuz I was felt like I was Zelda or Link." Nah, for real though, that shit really is real though. And that every movie though, it could be a little ass fork and be ching. Come on, man, go sit down and redo that part, man. They could pull out a razor blade from the penitentiary from 24 seasons ago. Niggas is crazy, but like, yeah, that's the breakdown of the whole breakdown with that, man. It just doesn't seem right, And then in Seattle, like I said, with the cops, nobody don't want to be the cops. No, no, nobody wants to be the cops. It's just not cool. That's your fault, police. You guys should stop killing young kids. Now they're killing kids. Like, nah, they're shooting kids now. We already know the thugs they're idiots. The thugs have like brains of oatmeal. So when they shoot a kid, that's why they get 150 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? But when the cops are doing it, like, whoa, aren't you supposed to be protecting the kids? I know a whole bunch of thugs that if they see some kids at a park with some shit with shooting or anything, they're jumping in front first. Morals, standards, codes of conduct of just being a human. Fuck all the gangster shit and all that. Ain't nobody trying to see no kids die unless, are you Italian? Are we in 1918 in Chicago? Well, shit, I actually have to be honest. In the year 2021 in Chicago, kids are dying at a mass scale. So, and I don't even mean that disrespectfully, but it's the truth. I like to keep the facts going. So damn, you know what I believe with Chicago, and I said this many episodes ago. I believe that the stuff that's going on in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. I have just a small number of loved ones out there that are cool, that I fuck with. But I think that the aura of so much just blood and just like the generations of that shit that was going on with the mob and all that shit, it still reaps in the soil, you know what I'm saying, and just comes through the. It's like the rain with the clouds, with the water from the lake, and then boom, boom. It's just, I really believe that, and so it's just it bears effect into the street structure in the millennium. You know what I'm saying, with the G's, the BDs, the GDs, all that shit out there, like the vice lords, all that shit. So I believe that is stemmed from back then. I know that kind of doesn't sound right, but it's the truth. I really believe that. So yeah, this is what you got and what you're gonna get. I'm out of here now. I've given you enough time. This was enough for a whole hour of a show without the commercials. This is COLFAX-19, and on behalf of COLFAX COLFAX Entertainment, yeah, we switched it up now. It's hybrid. I give you the 63rd episode of tonight's show. Be prepared for tomorrow. I have a kill issue that I would love for you to kill with me.